creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links in the description box below. So what do I have going on for you for today? Today I am bringing to you part 3 of my 3-part series that I've been doing of my DIY gift card holders. I feel like this year, so many of us may be gifting gift cards a bit more than usual. I wanted to show you just how easily you could incorporate that handmade, homemade feeling into gifting a gift card and make it just a bit more special with just a little bit of paper crafting. Paper crafting is not expensive, it is so budget friendly, and it really is a great way to incorporate that homemade feeling. I can't wait to show you today's DIY gift card holder because it is so stinking cute. I can hardly stand it. And this one too serves as kind of a twofer because in the last one, I showed you how it could be used as a K-cup holder as well, and today's is the same. This paper crafting DIY will not only serve as a gift card holder, but it'll also serve as a way to gift a K-cup if you'd like to. I can't wait to show you how stinking cute this is. It is so easy to do, and the outcome, can I say it again, is so stinking cute. So let me quit my gabbing. Let's get to doing some paper crafting on a budget, because why not? Today's paper crafting DIY is these adorable 4-ounce coffee totes. These are such a cute gift idea. And not only will I be showing you how easy it is to make these, but I will be showing you this super quick and easy gift card holder that goes along with them. I can't wait to show you this DIY because it really is just so stinking cute and such a fun way to gift coffee and a Starbucks gift card or any gift card for that matter. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to paper crafting and let me show you how easy these are. Alrighty, so getting started with today's paper crafting DIY, our base colored cardstock is going to be this solid gray. And you're gonna need this in 3 pieces. You're gonna need this in an 8 1/4 by 2 3/4. You're gonna need your second piece to be 6 1/4, 2 3/4. And you're gonna need one more at 3 by 3. We're gonna set the 3 by 3 piece aside. And right now we're gonna be working with these 2 pieces that are in the length of 8 1/4 and 6 1/4. For this piece here, we're gonna start off by scoring on the long side, which is 8 1/4 inches, and we're gonna score at 1 1/2, 2 3/4, and lastly at 5 3/4. Now taking the piece that measures out at 6 1/4 inches long on that long side, we're gonna score at 1 1/2, 2 3/4, and lastly at 5 3/4. Now we're gonna go ahead and fold in our scoring lines. Now, if you fold them the wrong way, it's okay because it is kind of a back and forth type fold, but you kind of want to fold it like this. You want to start off with this top piece and you want to fold it in, and then you want to flip your paper over and fold it over to the next one and fold it over. And so you should be left with a piece that looks like this. Then we're going to take this piece here and we're going to fold it in. Then we're gonna fold it over, and with this piece here, this 1/2 inch piece, this is what we're gonna use to attach our 2 pieces together. So when we attach these, this is the 8 1/4 inch long piece. We're gonna attach it with the square here. So you'll see that you've got these smaller rectangles here, this middle square, and then this. We're gonna attach this 1/2 inch piece right here. I did that because I needed a piece that measured out at about 14.5 inches, and the largest scrapbooking paper that we can get is 12 by 12. And so by taking 8.5 by 11 sheets of cardstock and just kind of attaching pieces where it's going to be inconspicuous, we can make a longer piece, and therefore giving us a larger box, covering, or envelope. The decorative pieces of cardstock that we are going to need for this outer cover of our DIY is 2 pieces here that measure out at 2 3/4 by 2.5. We're gonna need 2 pieces that measure out at 2.5 by 1 1/4, and we're gonna need 2 pieces here that measure out at 2.5 by 1 inch. So again, 2.5 by 1 inch, 2.5 by 1 1/4, and 2.5 by 2 3/4, and you're gonna need 2 of each, and that will cover the front and the back side of this. That's why I say take out your notebook, and if you write these measurements down, you'll have them, so when you do this DIY, after you've done it a couple times with me, you'll have it all down and you'll remember the measurements just by looking at it. I've got a notebook that has hundreds of paper crafting DIYs in it and all the measurements. And I tell you, from time to time, I gotta go back and look at my videos or take a piece apart because I don't quite remember how I put it together. I see it on the paper, but sometimes I need to refresh my memory. And so that's why it's good just to have a notebook, because it makes it easier to have the measurements there that you can look at. And once you've done it a couple times, all you really need are just the measurements. All right, so we are gonna start off by this upper tab here. We've got 2 of them. We've got one on this end and one on this end. That is this part of the box. And so you can see why it was folded that way. So this piece up here is going to be the 1 1/4 inch piece that goes up here. And then right below it is gonna be a 1 inch piece. And then right below that is going to be one of these pieces that is 2 3/4. The bottom of our box we are not gonna do, so we're gonna flip this over and do the same thing here. And I gotta tell you, I am not happy with this. It is upside down, so I am gonna recut this piece. Okay, so we are done with this piece for now. Actually, we'll go ahead and put the ends together just like so. And while they're together, I'm gonna take my hole punch. This is by Pen & Gear, a Walmart brand. They're school supplies, and it was $1. And so I got it because it was just a bit easier to work with. And I thought it was a good size to add to my scrapbooking stash. And so I'm just gonna add a couple of holes here. There we go. And we are done with this piece for now. Now we need to just work on the box that goes down here that's gonna hold our cute little cup. So for this piece, again, I will be using the gray cardstock. This piece here was the piece we set aside at the beginning that measures out at 3 by 3. And yes, we are going to score, and this is easy. We are going to score this piece at a 1/2 inch all the way around on all 4 sides. So just go a 1/2 inch, rotate, whoa, a 1/2 inch, rotate, a 1/2 inch, rotate, a 1/2 inch, rotate, and lastly, a 1/2 inch rotate. So we've got these 4 squares here that are in the corners. Using the scoring lines as our guide, we've got the scoring line here, 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 and here. We're gonna cut slits, and this is gonna allow us to fold our box in and close it up and make it a box. And now if you want to taper in the tab itself, you don't want to taper in this long part, you just want to taper in the tab, it's going to give you a cleaner look when you fold your box in. And so it's just cutting in. When you hear the word taper, you're just kind of gonna cut a slice of pizza out is kind of how I describe it. And there we go. We're gonna fold in all of our scoring lines, and using a bone folder or your Dollar Tree scoring and piercing tool, it just really helps you, like I always say, to give you a nice, clean, flat fold. We're gonna fold in all of these tabs. And we're pretty much almost done. On the tabs, we're gonna fold them in, and we're gonna put a bit of adhesive to close up our box. And just fold everything in and attach these tabs to the side walls, just making sure that your corners are nice. When you do it, you just want your corners to kind of line up nicely. That's the key to a nice shaped box, is to make sure that those corners, all your lines add up. And if you have anything hanging off the end here, you can just trim that off. Now we're gonna take our box, and as our piece folds up, you'll see this bottom piece here. This is where we're gonna place our holder. And so I'm just gonna place a couple pieces of adhesive right in the middle, and I am going to center my box. Look at how fun that is. And that is where our cup goes. Isn't that just so cute? The DIYs that I will be doing using these are for the 4-ounce cup. You can get a 50 pack on Amazon for $10, or you can get a 25 pack for $5, and then they've got a 100 pack as well. Now we've got to decorate the cup, and to decorate the cup, I have cut 2 pieces that measure out at 2 1/4 by 4 inches wide, and I've cut a 2-inch circle out. I'm not gonna lie, I cheated using my hole punch that I've had forever from Michael's, but you can very easily just trace the top of the lid here. If you take your lid off and place it face down and trace it. So with these pieces here, I am going to add some adhesive to the short side of the paper. And I am going to wrap my cup with it. And it's best, like I said, to do it in 2 separate pieces because of the shape of the cup. There, and now we have just decorated this adorable cup. For the lid, I'm just gonna place some adhesive right along the top edge of the lid where the hole is. And for our mug, I'm gonna place some coffee. Yes, this is Kahlua coffee, but it is alcohol-free. I promise you, I just love the taste of Kahlua, and this coffee is the best coffee. You can get it at Walmart. But I thought that would be a fun piece to put inside these mini cups, Or you can put Hershey Kisses or a couple candy bars if you wanted to. And now with this, so now we can just place our cup inside and we can close up our little coffee tote. To close it up, I'm gonna use this silver gray sheer ribbon that you can get from the Dollar Tree. Since we're going with the gray theme. I think I want the eat side. I like this side. This is such a cute side. Isn't this just so stinking cute? I love this. This is such a fun piece, and really there's not a lot of embellishments that need to be added to it because the paper itself acts as an embellishment. If you wanted to add a tag here, you could, which we may do. I'll look through my stickers and see what I have, but I wanted to gift this with a gift card. Let me show you a really quick and easy way to make a gift card holder. For the gift card holder, I will be using, again, this gray cardstock, and this was in the scraps. This piece measures out at 4 inches by 5 inches. On the long side, which is the 5-inch side, we are going to score at 1.5 inches. And again at 3 3/4 inches. And that is all there is to it. I'm gonna take a corner rounder and round my corners. Fold in my scoring lines. So you'll see that you have a flap here and a flap here. This bottom flap is a bit longer. And so on that flap right along the edge, we're just gonna add some adhesive just to close this up. The decorative paper for this card is going to measure out at 1 7/8 by 3.5 inches, 1 1/4 by 3.5 inches, and 1 inch by 3.5 inches. The 3.5 inches is the width, so that is always the same size. It's just kind of the length of what we're doing, or vice versa, however you want to say it. Width, length, I don't know. I'm gonna add some adhesive again to the back of all of these. On the 1 inch flap though, we do want to round the corners. I should say that because we rounded the corners. If you didn't round them, then you don't need to do this part. And that is a quick and easy envelope. But we are not done. I'm going to add a ribbon, and I'm just using this burlap ribbon. This came in this pack here from Michael's. I picked this up for $5. I mean, really for $5, you are getting a lot of ribbon. You're gonna pay $1 a roll at the Dollar Tree. And in this one, I believe I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ribbons. Oh yeah, 8. And so that was a great buy. I bought it in red and I bought it in the brown. And so sometimes shopping outside of the Dollar Tree, you're actually gonna get more for your money, like in this case, because you're getting more ribbon, more detailed ribbon than you would get at the Dollar Tree. I mean, we would have paid $8 for that at the Dollar Tree, and I only paid $5 for it at Michael's. And so sometimes going outside of the Dollar Tree is beneficial. But it is great for a one-stop shop too. So when I wrap this ribbon, I'm just gonna kind of do what they call a belly belt. And I'm gonna hot glue just the two pieces together, not to the envelope itself, so it can be slid on and off. And so I'm just gonna put just a dot of glue, just enough to hold the two pieces together. Just like so. And then we still have the capability of sliding it. And so that's an easy way to close up an envelope and add, I guess, a decorative touch to it. And on this piece here where we glued it together, I'm gonna add an embellishment. Alrighty, so I had these cupcake toppers from last year, and so I think I don't like that one. I kind of like the snowman. I think I'm gonna go with the snowflake, and you can easily just remove these by pulling out the toothpick there. And I'm just gonna put a dot of hot glue right there just to attach this. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's a fun finishing touch to this. And would you look at how stinking cute these are? I love them. What a fun piece, huh? And if you really wanted to, you could add this to it, but I just think that it's fun just to kind of add it in two pieces. Gift it in two pieces. I told you this was so cute. What a fun way to gift a K-Cup and a gift card. I love it, and I hope you all enjoyed this 3-part series. I will link the whole series in a playlist in the description box below if you missed the first 2 gift card holders. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes, because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy paper crafting on a budget. Heck, happy everything on a budget. And bye for now. Stay happy, stay safe, and stay healthy. Oh, and positive too. Bye.